Hello, and welcome back everyone to some more All the Mods 10. I am Towkn, and as you can see, I definitely moved it. I moved it over here. I also have a shovel in my hand, because I had to go get more souls. But yep, anyways, as we can see, when we look out that way, right, it was over there. I have moved it over to here, and I let it run for just a little bit, and as you can see, we have 512 buckets in there. And then I went ahead and put an absorption hopper here that will get, I mean, I'm guessing this is already filled up, but I don't really care if this fills up. We have this so that the fluid will go here because these things, when they do drop, they do get experience. So, yeah, but most of the stuff goes into here. Ooh, there's a diamond backpack in there. Anything good? Ooh, what's this? Cabbage. Nope. Nothing good. Okay, let's go ahead, throw that back in there. Anyways, that does that. But this here is still getting more buckets of this because I did basically down below, like I said, I was going to do. I connected it to the system as well. So as you can see, it's connected to the system here as well. So that'll fill up with fluid and do that. And then I just turned it on. And of course, you know, our pillagers or whatever are whatever they're called again. What axe guys. Yeah, we'll go with that. The pillager guys that are down there. Wait, what happened up here? Did this get struck by lightning? Well, if it got struck by lightning, that's actually cool-ish. I just looked up, I didn't even notice. It's like, yeah. Anyways, but yeah, this is all up here. Those go down pretty much the same way. You know, everything goes over to the center. There's two lines in the center to kind of help push it over. Those go over. It drops down one just so that they don't like bounce back and forth, right? I don't know if I did explain this thing last time or not, or if we built it last time. It's been a while. But yeah, but they'll drop down one so that anything that flies this way will always drop down onto those and then get knocked in here. If anything that goes here will just go straight down or get knocked down onto these and then go down either way. Anything on the outside edges goes to these two, and the same thing. I put this one up here so that we could fill this with blood, and I realized that this one had no AI, and I'm like, yeah, I probably could have put no AI on that one too, because the whole reason that bottom set right there is because the little Vern guys would get out. Anyways, let's look at this. So right now, as you can see, our roll's low, or it's high. It's almost there. It's still a little low though. Our souls, we still need another like 150 of them, which is why I had the shovel. I had to go get some more soul sand, so I went into the other and went and got some soul sand to be able to get some souls, but we still need many, many more, as you can see. But we could just throw some of these in here. And I have this bucket of blood on me here because I was curious if I could put a bucket of blood in here, and I can. It just doesn't actually empty the blood into this thing, which kind of sucks, but is completely fine, really, honestly. Um, so let's see, souls. We still need, yep, there 23 more. And the real, once it's all the way up, we'll be able to do that to make our runic star altar, because I'm pretty sure we have everything. Ooh. I don't think we have another quantum injector. And that requires oh my goodness. 5,000, 53,000, and the experience is no big deal. But we'll go in here real quick. We'll go like this, and yeah, and then B, I cleaned out this Vindicator. Those what those guys are. Oh, but we also got this. We got our Insanium B. gene sample, so we go like this now, and we could press U on it. And I don't know why it's saying it has to be a shapeless craft. Let's go in here and type in treat like this. I guess we'll just go like this real quick, and we'll go boom. And then I should be able to just make this in my inventory, right? Yeah, Sanium bee honey treat to go like that. And then in the incubator, but we need to grab an egg. Let's grab an egg. Boom. We could throw the egg in there. Boom, the Insanium honey treat thing, right? And then that'll start going. But we could speed it up like that. I mean, I could speed it up a little bit faster, but that's probably all we need. Which gives us this. Cannot be used on a spawner. It'd be cool if it could. You know how many bees we would have if we could. That should also, if we go in here, where our Insanium is at. I completely forgot I had that many Insanium blocks in here. I should be able to do that. And now we have 2 of them, which should go much, much quicker. But if we go here as well, let's go ahead and take out the rest of these other gene samples and bring them over to here and just throw them in here as well. I don't think I could do anything with these, but yeah. And then our second Insanium bee is already up to 15%, because that's how much was in there when I got back. Yeah. So that's what everything looks like now. All of this stuff we finished, right? We got our Insanite block. The stuff down below is going. As far as I know, power is still... Yeah, power is still good there. And if we go in here and type FE, that is still going up. So we are still gaining a lot of power, but it's going up and then going down, and going up and then going down. So yeah. Let's go ahead, click on this. That should give us the souls we need in here. For at least these first couple. And I think, actually I was going to say, I think what I'll do first is make the one thing. But yeah, but let's go ahead and break down 4 or 3 of these, right? So that we can put, I don't know why I put them in my backpack. Just wanted to press E. Put those up there and these down here. But do that so that we go in here. Click on this, click on this, click on that. And go 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab out that dust. And let's go ahead and make that quantum injector. We put that there. Put that there. We'll make the quantum injector so that we have what we need for it. Or for the Starforge thing, and then we'll go ahead and throw the other 3 of these back on to get them going, and then of course the blood. Really? Gosh, I didn't think I was going to take that long. Either way, let's go ahead for now and throw it up in there. And then go like this. Take these back down. And put these back on. Okay, and then of course we need to get 3,000 more blood in there. The experience is already in there. And the souls, we need to fill that back up as well. So we go over here, grab the stack of souls, throw it in there. 3,000 blood, shouldn't be too many of these. I'll spawn 2 sets, which actually does 3 because of timing. And I don't know why this likes to give me the poison effect when I fight these guys, but it does. Let's go like this though real quick and turn that magnet back on just so it picks up all this useless stuff. And boom, there we go. How much did that give us? Did that give us it all? Yes, it did. Okay, perfect. So we now have... Yeah, of course you're going to run underneath the ground, aren't you? You're not going to come back up easy. No, you're not going to. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's go ahead like this, though. Hit B. And throw out some of this stuff. Like so. Just because we don't need it on us, so the void thing will void it and we'll be fine. Okay, perfect. There we go. So let's go like that. We take these souls here out. We'll just bring them over here, which we should not need any of those souls there anymore at this point, but now we just need to wait to get 5,000 of that again, or a little bit more than that. And I believe, again, we can just go like this and just start speeding all these up. Like so. And I don't know how much of this bottle I have. Okay, so that's all we can do with the bottle. Okay. But with that, if all of them's on like 30 or whatever, 128 and 32, that should fill up all the way. Okay, perfect. It did. So now we should be able to go like this and get everything else we need, which I believe most of it is in this bag, right? The loot bag's in here. I don't remember what else. The 2 gears here are in here. The star altar, we need 2 dust and 2 Z logic controllers. We might need to make 2 more Z logic controllers. Z. Yep, we need to make 2 more Z logic controllers. Okay, so, but for now, let's go ahead and get these down. I really need to see if I can make a thing that knocks these things down faster. But at this point, I don't think we'll need them. Because we should, after this is all said and done, be finished with everything we need in this. Okay, so loot bag, 2 gears, quantum thing, at 4. Ooh, I don't see any more dust. There it is. We'll take out that. Go on to dust, and then we just need the 2 Z logic controllers, which are just some stuff inside of this thing here, right? Yeah, okay. So the Z logic controller again. So if we click on this, is this here again. So we need Solarium, Redstone, and Zombie Head. So that's actually pretty easy. We got all of that, I believe. SOU, RED, SIL and ZOM. There we go. So we go like that to get that. And then we can just go like this. And just in case we need some more of these later, let's just quickly make a few. Okay, perfect. There we go. Then we can go B. Just throw the rest of that in there, even though that's not what I actually wanted to do. Then we go here and here. And there is one other thing I think we need to make in there, because I don't think we have any more modular machine part things. Nope, we do not. We need the head thing, this here, the sentient ender, which means we need to make an ender resonator again. So we need probably the silicone, this, and probably the Enderman head, right? So we'll click on this and type in Ender. Go like that. There we go. And then I'm assuming it was that. Might not be redstone. Nope, it was the vibrant alloy. Which we do have a couple of. VIB. So we'll go like that. Make a vibrant alloy enderman or sentient ender thing. I think we'll after that go like this and just make all of them that we can. And then with that, we just need the soul binder, which means we need to get another witch to bind into here. So we'll come down here. We will go like this. Make sure our magnet is off again. Go like this. And kind of hope we would get a witch to spawn early. And we didn't. But we got these stupid druid guy things. Okay, come on. There we go. Yeah, so much fun. Well, let's hit B. Or not, actually, let's just hit this. And go ahead and this whole row here, with the exception of this, we'll go into the computer. And that can go into the computer. That can go into the computer. Then we'll do that. And just try and get some stuff again. A witch. That's what it was. Okay. And then again, this entire row goes into the computer. We go like that. We go like this. Boom, no witch. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Actually, I should just be... I don't have it on me. Should just be using my, one that gives experience, right? I saw a creeper get out. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I have no idea where it went. Oh well. I don't see it on me, so it means I might have put it in the computer, right? So let's go here. Like this and click match. Nope, I did not put it in the computer. So it means I put it somewhere else. Let's check here. Nope, not in there. Let's check in here. Nope, not in there. Let's check in here. There we go. Magic Bane. Does this one have... It has Sweeping Edge. Okay, perfect. That does work. I completely forgot that that existed. And then I could just use it to do stuff and not have to get all this stuff here. Yeah. That way there we just get only what we need. Let's go like that. Place down torch, place down torch. Come on. There we go. We still get the trophies for some reason, which is annoying, but we still get those. There we go. Boom. This might take a while, sadly. I mean, last time we got a witch spawned on our first time. And then, yep, there we go. Slime trophy, boom. There we go. Put that down, there we go. Come on, there we go. Get you, get you. There. Ooh, we had a little baby villager. There we go. We could put that right there. We could put villager trophy right there. Get a torch. There we go. That's all we needed. So now we could take this. Go through here. Come over here. Hit the wrong button. Hit this button. Go like this. Be like, I don't need that or that or that or that. Let's see. Soul binder is this one here. Which we will put this and that in, and we need some experience. We need a little bit more experience put in there. So let's go ahead and grab a bucket. Like this. There we go. We could then take this bucket up here to this. I'm pretty sure it needs experience and not essence, right? We could do that. Put that in there. That'll fill up. That'll do this. There we go. Sentient Ender. We could then click this. Press U on that. Get this. There we go. And then we come up here. And we put this in there. And the two Z-Lod. Wait. Already have them in there. Okay, so what are we missing? What are we missing? So if we click on this and we click on this, actually I think we're missing. No, we have that. We have that. We have full blood, experience, souls, and a rill. So if we click on this, we needed 2 dust, a loot bag from Lunar Monstrosity, which we have sitting right there. The quantum injector. This needs a divine pact. We have the divine pact. We have that, we have that, we have that. So we have everything we need, and that was a modular casing. 2 dust, so maybe it does want these to be in a specific order. So if we click that, these two go side and side. So boom. And then this one would go there. This one goes there. This one goes there. And that goes there. And nope, I am apparently missing something. So what are we missing? Again, we have plenty of Ariel, we have plenty of souls, right? Because we click on this runic star altar. Two of those, Endurium Z-Logic controller, unless for some reason this loot bag is busted. It just says loot bag, eternal starlight. And then if we click on that, this loot bag is from the lunar monstrosity. I wonder, do we have another loot bag? We do not. So that, I mean, that might be the problem. It might not be the problem. I'm not sure. I am curious, though, if I can actually set those up to farm them the same way we farm the other stuff. But I mean, if I go like this, it doesn't do anything. So, And I didn't break anything on this when I changed anything around, right? Nope. And that shouldn't affect it because it still made the other thing. So if we click on this again and we click on this. I don't know why I clicked on that. We want to click on this. Okay. So we need, again, 20,000 we have. 1,000 souls we have. We have that, we have that. And it is in a tier 5. This is at least a tier 5, right? That should be the tier 5. I'm pretty sure that was the tier 5 that we made. I don't think we stopped at tier 4, did we? No, because I had to. You needed tier 5 to make the other thing over there, right? This here. Okay, so. Although looking at this, there's some stairs that go around this stuff too. There's some other blocks here. You'll need. The Almighty. Of course, that could just be. This here's the setup for the automatic forge underneath here. Okay. Why is this not making it though? The automatic Hephaestus forge. Oh, that's probably why, right? See, this is the runic star altar. We need to make the automatic Hephaestus forge. So if we click on this, we are going to need another Hephaestus. Ah, man. Man, that sucks. That really, really sucks. I'm gonna have to make a second one of these. Completely forgot because for some weird reason, even though it says we can make this inside of this, it doesn't want to be made inside of this. Unless again the loot bag's just wrong. But I'm pretty sure we would need the automatic forge anyways. Just to make the star altar. I think we are going to have to set up a whole second one of these and make a whole nother one of those. I'm not sure if that's the case. If that's the case, that's going to take a while. So let's jump back into some Mekanism, because we need to get the HDP sheet. So we're going to need a crusher to get biofuel, which is by putting basically any actual thing in there. So we should have a crusher somewhere. Is it still out here? If it's out here, I'm going to move it. Nope. Okay, so I did move it. Where did I move that crusher to is the question. Is it this here? Yes, it is. Okay, so the crusher's right here. So we need to get a lot of flowers. I believe any flowers work. So if I grabbed these and threw these in there, right? Yeah. Oh, that's going to put that in here, which gives us... Yeah, it should be fine, I think. I think we might need to get it into that anyways, to turn it into a thing, to get it into... So, of course, actually, we want to go like that so that we can get this quest. Boom, boom. Then the substrate, when biofuel is combined with water and hydrogen in a pressurized reaction chamber. So we might not actually want it in this. So let's go ahead and take that down, and we'll need a reaction chamber. So we'll go like this. Let's go ahead and make ourselves some more dynamic tanks. And an enrichment chamber to make this. And then if I take this, right, that'll put that in there. We could then feed it water. So we can go like this. I don't think I have another sink in here, do I? Nope, I do not. So let's go here. And actually it is sitting over here, so we'll go like this and say sink. And then I'm just going to do it one more time and put one in the thing just so we have a thing. And then if I go here and type in fluid, we could get our fluid cable to go like that. To go like that. And that will fill that up with water, right? So we go show recipes. So water and, oh shoot, we need hydrogen as well. Are you kidding me? Oh man. That's easy. We have so much hydrogen. Let's make sure that it was, again, so it is hydrogen and water. So we go right here, break that, put that down, click on this, and do output to there. And then that is a very annoying sound. So MUF, we don't have any. We'll go like this. Make a couple of those. Put that in there. Ooh, because that was a very loud, annoying hum. That also gives us whatever. Ethylene. Okay, so we do need more biomass, though. So we need to go actually, can we just like run over here, open this? Can mushrooms go in there? I'm curious. Do mushrooms make biomass? Yes, they do. Perfect, perfect. We could go over here. Just grab out a bunch of mushrooms. There we go. Perfect, like so. And then we're actually going to hit B real quick and throw a bunch of this other stuff in there. To then come back and grab these mushrooms again. Like so. There we go. And then we take these and fill them up in there. There we go. Perfect. And then that'll do that. It'll transfer into here. That'll go into there. Perfect. So then we go here and type in upgrade so that we can grab out these. And just fill those up there. Perfect. So that's making that substrate there. Perfect, perfect. We could take that out like so right now. And then the substrate again, we press U on that. That we need a pressurized reaction chamber as well. With water and ethylene. So we would need another one of these reaction chambers. Yeah, man, we got this stuff in a horrible spot to do this. So I think then if that is the case, what is going to be the best way to do this then? I think we're just going to end up taking it out of the front. We're going to go like this, type in tank, like so. This delete chemical tank will go like that and put there. And we got an input from there. We go here. And this here is the output. We could go like that. Wait, no, that's items. Chemicals output there. There we go. So that'll put the ethylene in there. Perfect. We are going to need another one of these reaction chambers though, so we'll just type in react just in case we have one in there. We don't, so we'll go like this. Make another one of these. There we go. Perfect. Reaction chamber. We could put it right here. Go back in here and say fluid. Did we? What happened to all the fluid pipe? I thought we had a bunch. Oh, there it is. Okay, I found it. Don't worry, guys. So we could go like this. There we go. Put that in there. And then this. Bottom, we can output like so. And put the substrate in there. And then let's go ahead and take speed upgrade, energy upgrade. Go like that. Make some of these. I'm pretty sure I did already, but there we go. And then we have that. That right now we still have to do. Wait. Did I just turn substrate into substrate? What? Oh man, I definitely am, aren't I? Shoot. We needed oxygen in there. Okay. Okay, so if that's the case, let's go ahead and break that, that, and that. We need oxygen. We should have oxygen somewhere. I know a bunch of oxygen goes into there, in those. Let's go ahead, go like this, type in tank real quick. Let's actually go like this and upgrade you twice, just so we can get a lot. There we go. We can go like that, and something cracked up there. Okay, so that pressurized tube is empty, so we don't need to worry about it getting stuff in it if I put this there. Of course, I could actually just go back here and put it there, and that'll fill it up. Okay. And then I could grab it like so. Okay, perfect, perfect. And we can put that there. And then I guess we could go ahead and throw this in here real quick. It's going to take a lot of this to get that. And then this makes oxygen. So right now we could actually go like this and say chemicals. I was going to say we could actually tell it to put chemicals out, but we can't do that, right? Not yet. We gotta wait for it to put chemicals in, then we can tell it to take chemicals out, and then, yeah. Shoot. Well, good news is, though, we made a lot more substrate than we needed because of this. We're getting 8 per each one here. I should just go like this, though, real quick. And then take that out. Go like that. There we go. So we should be able to get that on input. We click on this, go like this. Tell that to output. Ooh. Again, it's chemicals only. If we go here again, chemicals, input, input, output. Ah, I think we might have messed this up. We should be able to put oxygen into that, right? I don't think it has to be in the. I don't think the liquid ethylene has to be in this first one, right? Oh wait, that's got to be liquid ethylene. This is just ethylene. Oh my goodness. We need a condense. Oh, oh, this is so much more. Okay, so that's not what we need there. Let's go ahead and pick that up. We need a condenser on DIN. There we go. We'll go like that and make a condenser that we could put down right there. Go like this. Put this stuff there down. Go quiet, speed, speed. Boom, there we go. And now we have ethylene into liquid ethylene. So we just need this here to basically be thrown away. Okay, so we could take this one, because again, I don't know how to get the chemicals out of it. I'm just going to bring this, throw it right there. Whatever. Okay, then we go back here and type in whatever the heck that was again. That was a reaction chamber thing. Chamber. If I can find it, right, pressurized reaction chamber. Let's make sure I'm in my thing. There we go. We will make that to make this. Put that there. Go to this and go to chemicals. Or no, fluids. And make that an input. Go to this. That's an output to the left. Why is it not out? Wait, again, that's a thing. We go here. Output there. There we go. That now put the liquid ethylene in there. So now we just need to put the oxygen in there so that we could put that in there. And there we go. Perfect, perfect. We could then go boom, boom, and boom to get these. Nice. And then these, four of these go together to make a rod, or we put them in the enrichment chamber to get the sheet. But I think this might be all we need is the pellet, maybe. I don't know for sure. But for now, let's go ahead, go like this, and type in item. Grab this like this, go like that. Disconnect this, disconnect that. Go in here, type in drawer. Like so, and then put that right there. And then I think I'm going to change this to a universal cable. Universal cable. Like so. No, that won't work either because I'll be taking out. Yeah, I think this is just bad because of where I have my door here. So I might just have to go like this for now. And go like this and go boom. And tell this not to go right there. And go like this. And I don't know why the item cables would try to connect to that, but then go like this right there. So that will put those in there, which then go into here once I tell them to go into there. Yeah, perfect. Okay, let me click on this and type in nope. Configuration tool, go like this, lock that. There we go, and we can still get in here. And of course, this is filled up to the brim, but whatever. Whatever. Okay, so we could do that. That'll put these in there. We could then go like this. Actually, we shouldn't even need that there. I should be able to just go like this here and type in drawer. Grab out an oak drawer, put it right there. Click on this, go like that, click off. Go like that, there we go. And then that, we can then take these and lock that. And there we go. That'll at least do that for now. Perfect, okay. And then we go here, we needed the sheets. So we need the sheets, which was An enrichment chamber for 3 of them. So if we go like that, and then turn this on, would have given us the sheets, which we'll probably just put in there. We can put that in there. Go here and go SHE to get these out, which gives us all 3 of these quests. Like so. Boom, boom, and boom, boom. There we go. I could just go like that, put that in there. There we go. Put that one in there. And yeah, so that gives us the sheets that we need. I'm pretty sure we're going to need a lot of, or that'll give us the sheets, right? We will need a lot of them for the reactor stuff here, or for this. So this just needs reactor glass. And reactor glass, we should still have a lot of that. And then we need these SPS casings, which need the sheets. Okay. Okay, we need a lot of plutonium for 1, so we just need 60 of those. So 60, probably need a little bit more than 60 for the other 3 things as well. So 60 times 240, so we're going to need a lot of these. Okay, so we could just go like this though. Boom, boom, boom. And let that go down and make a bunch of those. And then if we type in here SHE, you can see we have 69 of them. Woot. But we're going to need a couple hundred. So, how much time do we still have? We still have some time on that. That's not making any more there. That's okay, so really this is the only thing we're waiting on then is this. So that should be able to keep up. The thing is, I don't know if that will keep up if I don't go like this and say PIP. Grab one of these out and throw it in there. And then if I go like this, and go like that. Yeah, look at that. Look how fast that's going. Look how fast that's going. Okay, perfect. Anyways, that should be... Actually, I could probably go like this. Right, I could probably go here. Actually, just take one of these. We need our linking tool. LINK. We could probably go like this, link that. Take one of these out of here. Work our way back here, go like this. Click on that, and that'll start throwing them in there for us. And we don't have to do it automatically. It'll do it for us. Okay, perfect, perfect. And that'll probably be what we need for those. I'm still a little depressed that this doesn't work like this. But whatever. That's fine. I'll have to do everything I need to do to make another one of those Tier 5 forges. And yeah. Actually, I mean, I probably technically could just break that one, put a new one down, and then just build it up from there, right? And not have to build a whole... I was sitting here thinking I'm going to have to build a whole new thing, right? But I probably don't have to build a whole new thing. Okay, but let's go in here real quick and go to this, click on this, press A on this so we can back out. Click on this, go like this, go like this. And there we go, 64 of them. And then we press, I'm sure, U on this. We're going to need 3 of those. So if I go like that, we go 1, 2, and 3. And then we press R on this and go like this and just grab enough of those to say we have that. Perfect. Type in glass, which is going to give us the reactor glass. We could take all of it out. And there we go. We now have that. So with that, we could come down here and get ready to make this thing. I think it'll fit in right here. I think it will fit right here. Okay, so let's find out. We will look at the picture. So that gives us a port. So we might actually have needed 4 ports, but it gives us a port, right? There's some ultimate mechanical pipe. And some more of that. Okay. We're also going to need some of these, which is fine, but it looks like this thing is built in a cube. Right, so we'll go like this. There's another multi-block structure for infusing polonium with a large amount of power to create antimatter gas, which can be crystallized into pellets. To build, you need to make a total of 72 casings, 60 for the build, 12 for the ports. Okay. And the item will get our first material. Okay, so yeah. And then to build it, with all the gathered blocks, it's time to build. Below is the text guide to how, or you can watch the ponder. The SPS will be a 7 by 7 when built, but it isn't a cube. It follows a simple pattern, which you can follow in the image as the build guide. So we go like that. So it's okay, so it's not technically a cube, but almost a cube. Okay, and we could just straight up build this on the ground. So yeah. So if we go here and we said we wanted to start it 1 away from that, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that is how it would be. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, what? 4. Okay, so I missed something. Okay, so it's not 5. Yeah, it's not 5 because it's got. There we go. Okay, so that's wrong. Because we should have that, and then 1, 2. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So actually, yeah. So if we went here, we'd have 1, 2, 3 like that. Okay, okay, we got this. So that and that don't go there. That and that don't go there. That and that don't go there. Okay, perfect. And then this would be right here. 1, 2, 3. And then like so. Right. There we go. Perfect. So then if we go like that for this one, like so, then we could take down actually, I mean, I could just use the glass and put the glass in, right? Rather than, come on. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, anyways, this would be in that right there. Okay, so that would be, right? Yeah, that would go right there. Okay. So I do need that piece of gravel or cobblestone back. Go like that. Okay, so that could go there, and then the glass, we would actually just put the glass right there, and there, but then we could actually go like this. Fill this in, and mess up, just like we always seem to do when building stuff. There we go. It's fine though, because even if we break it, we still get it back. Okay, this goes right there, and right there. And we could just fill this in, like that. Perfect, and then that goes there and there. Like so, and then we could put that there, this here, and this here. And then put this like so. So that we can get it on the sides here. Like that. And then we could put that there, put that there, put that there, and that there. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Might as well go ahead and put those 5 there. And we could get this here. That there, that there. 1, 2, 3. Nope, nope, that one doesn't go there. And no, actually, that does go there. Because this goes here. Yeah, yeah, that's great. Okay. And right now we're just basically filling in everything with this, and then we'll put the ports in the right place after we get everything else in that goes in. There. So this goes here. 1, 2. That goes there. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then that would go there. And then these last couple go there. And then this is basically how it is. Okay, perfect. We have it built. Now we just need to put these on. Okay, so let's look and see where those go real quick. We'll click on. So it looks like 2 go in the bottom corner on a side and then 1 on the front and back. Okay, so I'm assuming if we go here. Why is these stacked now and didn't want to stack her? I don't know. We could take this into this and put that there and that there. And then this, go around here to this. Like so. We're going to put this here, but we're not going to put the other one in yet because we actually need to go inside of here. Because there is one other thing we need to build first, which is this supercharged coil thing. Which if we go like that and press A on that, and then this, we'll have that. So we go like this, and we need 2 of these, so 1, 2. And then we could go like this, and go 1, 2. Perfect. And then those go right here and right there. And then the reactor glass can get put back right there and right there. Okay. Okay, so now when we click on this, the places are placed on the SS port in the center of the two faces in the image below. Given the power, they will supercharge the polonium and antimatter. Only one is required, but you can use two if you want. Okay, so you only need one, but two. I'm assuming two is just going to make it faster. Now's a good time to make it. Okay, so if we go in here, apparently I only needed to really make one, and it would have given me the other one. Oh well, that's fine. We click here. We did that, so we go ahead and get this reward. So that we can get that, and then this again. Okay, so after zapping away trillions of power in SPS, you can finally create antimatter pellets. So I'm assuming we're going to want to go like this and say we want some of these that we will put right here. No, okay. That will go like this, right? To get power to that one. And then we'll go like this across here to get power to that one. And I'm assuming we would take inside of one of these ports the whatever, right? So if we click on this, we go down here and we go anti matter pellet. Okay, so this would be made in a chemical crystallizer using antimatter, right? Or in this runic processor in the chemical crystals. Okay, so we might need to make that. Who knows? But this is made in here. So we would need actual. Okay, so we need the actual polonium stuff. We don't actually want the. We don't want these, right? So if I press U on this and we gave it to a radioactive B, we would get a wasted radioactive B. Okay, but I think we actually want to take that plutonium rather than turning it into pellets. I think we want to go like this. Ooh, I don't know if that's radioactive stuff or not. Let's go here and type in chemical. If I put this right here and we go like this, and I go like that, so output, and we go like this. So as you can see, that doesn't actually get into there. Okay, so that's fine. So we need to get the nuclear waste and this plutonium stuff. That's gonna suck. Okay, so we're going to need a lot of these pressurized tubes. So let's go like this and say tube. We're gonna need a lot of them to get over here. Okay, so we're probably going to need to take them in here. And of course, the thing that sucks the most is underneath here is a bunch of crude oil, which is fine. I mean, we can just go like this and go like that. I'm gonna put that right there. And then if we go here and we go there and we go underneath like this, right? We'll get to that tube that we could then go like that. And we're going to go down just a little bit further to like maybe here. So we'll go down to here. And then we'll go that way. So I think this will get us into where we want to be. Yeah, it will. Perfect. Perfect. It gets us into where we want to be. So we come here. And make some of that. And then we're going to need quite a bit more, though. So let's go like this real quick. And we'll go here. And we will press R on that. We'll click here, here. And go shift with the thing. And just shift with the thing. R. I forgot to move the other ones up. There we go. So then we'll press U with that, click like this, and go like that. There we go. Okay, perfect. So that's 64 more, which we should be able to go like this. And bring it around to over here, where we will take it out right there. Like so. Perfect. And then that'll start taking that over to here, where that will start making antimatter. And of course, that is also very loud, so we are going to press this, click this, and go here and type in mech. And, oh, SPS, yeah, we'll just mute all of that. Okay, but that is now making antimatter. So to make the antimatter pellet again, we just need the chemical crystallizer, which I don't know if we could make. We'll find out here real quick. We'll click on this and this and this. What are we missing? We are missing the refined obsidian ingots. You know what? We could go like this and make those just that easily. And click on this to get that. Perfect. Which we can then put right here. Go like that. I believe. I don't know if that's I don't know if antimatter goes through a pressure. It looks like it doesn't go through a pressurized tube. You know what? We could just let's go like this. Where's that wrench? Go like this. Pick that up, pick that up, pick that up. Go like this. Just put that right there. Go with side configs. Make that an input. Go to chemicals. That's an input, and that's an input. So everything's an input on everything. So it should be able to go into here. And that should be all it needs to do, right? Yeah, it should just need to go into there. So I wonder why it doesn't go into there, because it should. If we go here, I mean, that is the only recipe. We should probably go like this though, real quick. Click on this and click on this and say FE. And as you can see, that is counting down now. Super fast. Super fast. That is counting down. We only need one pellet, so we will figure out for sure how to get this one pellet. You know, click that and that to get it, this machine to have always power. But I don't know why for sure it's not actually pulling it out. If we go like that, so energy comes in. You know what? I'm gonna go like this. And change everything to off real quick. Okay. So that will go straight into the top energy for sure. Chemicals should just have an input from there. Why is it not inputting is the question though. I don't know for sure what that is. So yep. And then items. I mean, we should have that. I don't know. Unless it can't transfer unless it can only transfer if it's got a full bucket. I don't know. If we click on this, the chemical oxidizer would turn it antimatter into that, but we might need to make this the runic chemical crystallizer as well, just in order to get that, but that would suck if we have to get 32 buckets worth. Oh my goodness, that would suck. Okay, well, anyways, so, I mean, if you look here now, that's now going down because that's all flowing into here. Yeah, power, though, might become an issue again. Yeah, like, all these are empty. Or that's empty. Because all the power's going to that other thing. So power's probably going to be an issue again. I mean, we have plenty of power for now. If anything, I could always just disconnect that machine so that it stops working. But yeah, the only other thing now, I'm pretty sure now at this point, right? If you look at this quest now at this point, we should have this once I figure out what it is. We need these. Oh yeah, we need these. We need a lot of those again, right? So because we need to make those. we need to make one of these, I believe, which was used to make. Oh, we need to make two of these. Two of these. Okay, so two of these. So in order to make two of these, right, we need four of these, which means we need four of these, which means, or no, two, four, we need eight, which means we need 16 of these. So let's go ahead and click on this. Real quick, we'll go ahead into here and basic energy cube. Click on that and go boom, 8. Because that's all of these we have. Let's go ahead and click on this and go like that and make 62 of them. So then we can click on this to make just 9 or one more of those, because that's all of those we have, because again, I did not put them back up into the system. But we go like this though, probably putting all of this stuff here into the system like so, and go like this. So we need 16 of these, right? Which means we need lithium dust. Oh man, that's Well, good news is we have a chemical crystallizer already. Annoying news is I kind of want another one. Chemical space Chris. There we go. So we go like that. What are we missing? Wait, what? That's annoying. It probably took it out and turned it into something else. Okay, there we go. Whatever. Fine. We'll go like that. There we go. Chemical crystallizer. Ugh. We can bring that down here. I don't even know if we have enough lithium to do this. Because that's liquid lithium, which apparently is no longer being pulled out of here. So I should actually be able to go like this, click on this, go to flue, go like that, and say I didn't want to grab that out. That's fine though. Go like this, put that there, put that there, and apparently it's not that. It's not what, okay, so we need to go here, type in tube, go like that, put that right there. So that'll start doing that. Okay. I don't know how that got disconnected, which means we weren't making DT fuel for a while. Because like this is empty. That's getting lithium now. So if I go in here and we type in D-T, we are making it still. Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay. And that's still there. And yeah, okay. So I'm going to go like this though and take that down and put it right here again. That is apparently not the one that goes there. Press B. Nope. Click on here. Type in energy. Grab those out to go boom and boom. Okay, so that's actually full, so it should not. We should actually start getting power back from this thing now. If we go into here and type in muff and grab this out and put it on there, we can get that. So we're going to need a lot of lithium dust. Okay, so that goes in there. That's just filling up now. We should be fine. We should be fine. I actually want to double check Fizzle real quick. FIS. We are down to 17,000 of that. I think the biggest reason for that is we are no longer making it. We're just going to go run up here real quick. And I think the biggest reason why we're not making it is because, let's see, we have plenty of that. And that we just aren't making the other thing over here, right? So we got this hydrofluoric acid. We just don't have this because we don't have those. So we just need, I go in here, uranium. We are back up to 10,000 of it, so it should be fine to start that up again. Yeah, there we go. And that'll start that back up again. And we'll be good. Okay. So that's all good there. So now we just got to figure out what antimatter uses as a tube thing here. It could be just, I mean, it could just be the tube. So if we said tube, right? Because it could be that goes there. And that goes there. And we go into this and we click on this. And we go input, 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 just because. That way there it all goes in there. And then we go here and type in rent. Nope, apparently it's not in there. At mech, yeah, it is in there. It's not called the wrench, it's called the configurator. Chemicals, where we tell it to pull the chemicals out, like so. It'll put the antimatter in there, like so, which will then give us the one pellet, which is really all we need. So I'm going to, for now, go ahead, go like that and disconnect that. This will use up a bunch more power to fill back up with that, which is fine. We'll go ahead and say that that's good enough for now. Okay, actually, you know what? I want to look at this. So if we go in here and look at this, damage, yeah, we're still fine. Perfect. Okay, so we now have the antimatter pellet, which I believe if we press U on that, oh shoot, we need 2 antimatter pellets. Okay, so never mind. We'll put that in there, and we will need a second one of those in order to make that other thing in there. So we could kind of get back to the other thing. We need to go like this. And say copper. And take out some copper. And type in red. Take out some redstone. Come over to this. Throw that in there. We are going to speed it all the way up that we can. Like so. And say there we go. And then throw that in there. And that in there. And go, okay, fine. There we go. Okay. Then we can throw this in there, that in there. we could press U on this, where we can click on this and go like this. Make another 64 of those. Okay, right? Because in order to make, again, so if we press U on this, and then U on this, and U on that, and then U on that, and then A on this, and that, and that. Okay. So again, so to make this, we need 4 of these, but we need 2 of these, so we're going to need 8 of these. Then we're going to need 8. In order to make 8 of these, we would need 8 times 4 of these, right? So 8 times 4 is 32. And then 32 times 4 is 120 something. 32 times 4 is 128. So we need to make 128 of these. So that means I need 128 of these. Okay, perfect. That sounds good. We currently have 39, so if I go like this, we'll get 41. We press R, we'll run out of steel casing, so we'll go like this. And just make that, and then we go like that. That's 64 plus 7. But we're going to need a lot of these. So let's just go ahead and make that. So, and if we go like this, that's 128 plus 7. So that's actually more than enough now. Just for this, I do believe we are going to need more. So I'm going to go like that and say, boom, there we go. Okay, perfect. So we now need 128 of these, but we need lithium dust for that. So let's go ahead, click on this again, click on speed upgrade and go. That's all the sugar I had? Really? No. R. Or is that the osmium? Yeah, it's the osmium. Never mind. Okay, so go like that. That's osmium. There we go. Boom. We could go like this and just get some osmium dust. Perfect. And then go with this with the speed upgrades and go 7 or 8. There we go. And then the energy upgrades. Get a couple of those so that we could take them down to the lithium maker. Right? Because we need the lithium. So we go boom and boom to get our lithium. Nice. And then we can click on here, put that in there, throw all those in there, click on this, and go boom, 16 of them because we ran out of these and lithium. Okay, that's fine. So we'll, gosh, that's going to be annoying. That's going to be super annoying. Okay, so we are going to want to come up here, go like this, type in item, type in pipe, type in drawer and go like this real quick and grab the drawer, the pipe, and the thing, and then put that there, that there, this here, that there, that there, like so, and then put that in there and that in there. And then click here and type in copper. And it's going to be annoying. I'm going to end up going like this real quick. And putting that there. We will then grab the configuration tool, which I apparently put away. Configuration, just because we want to make sure we lock that to being copper. So that we can just go like this and throw all this stuff here and there. That can go in there, that can go in there, that can go in there. We could type in hopper real quick to grab out a single hopper, which will go there. Which if we go here, extra is the one that we want that. So that we could throw that in there. Like so. Of course I didn't think of that. Okay. Go like that, take that off. Put that there. Go ahead, put that there, go like that. Go like that. Throw that in there. That there. We got redstone in there, but we do want to grab more redstone. To just throw those in there like that. That's got that going. That's going up. We could then go like this. Type in copper again. Take out a whole bunch. There we go. And then go like that. And then grab our linking tool, which we apparently put in our thing. At fun. I don't know why I keep putting them away. But we go like this. And link that, lock that. Go ahead, throw that on there and that on there. Go like this. And now I should be able to put these away without any issue. Like that. Hopper. Just go like this again. Throw that in there. And just fill that up again. There we go. Now we got a lot of those. Okay, perfect, perfect. Now we should be able to click on this and click on this and click on this and just make a bunch of those. Okay, perfect. There we go. And then we come down here where we go to this thing right here. We'll break that. We'll go here, type in at fun again, just because it's going to be much easier. Click on this, 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 and go, okay, perfect. And then go like this, put that right there. tell this to auto eject output over there. Go like that. Lock it, link it, speed it up, and go, yeah, we should be fine. We should be fine. Okay, perfect. That's still filling up. I mean, it's not filling up as fast as like these things can. I mean, I wish these went faster, but of course that's because if we go here, we go pipe. Right, if we go like this, boom, there we go. That's now throwing full amounts in there. So that should be going faster. So that should be going faster now. So I should be able to do that, and that will go like that. And look at all of it we're making. Yay, perfect. Okay. There we go. So we're good there. We can now come up here. We should be able to... Of course, I know. I was about to say, of course I need to go link it, but no, I did link it. I'm pretty sure I did. We can now click on this, and make that. And then if I go here actually and say, induction, we have 16 of them already. So I don't need, no, wait, what was this? That's a basic induction provider. Okay. So I don't need quite 64 of them, but so we'll go like this just because I don't feel like doing that. We go 40, that's 56. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's the 64 we need, or the 128 we need to be able to then go to this one. Or no, to this one. But in order to do that, we need this. So we needed 32 of these, right? So if we go in here and go like this, and we go, boom, 64, perfect. But then we could press R on this, click on this, throw that in there, that in there, that in there, and that was not, we did not want to hit R, we wanted to hit U so we could get to this, to get to that. Okay, so then we ran out of these again. So click R, go like this, make some more of these, there we go. Then we could click R on this one for sure, and go with that and say 32 of those. Okay, so perfect. And then we can press U on this, which means we need these, so we can click on this, go like that, which then lets us again press R on, or no, not R on that, U on this, to click on that, to click that in there and that in there, to go boom, there we go. And then if we press U on this, because we have an ultimate energy cube in there. Okay. But then we press U on this, click on this, go like this, there we go. Press U on this, go like this. And there we go. So we now have 2 of these, which if we press U on that, is what we need. Huh. Did I make the wrong things? There's no way I made the wrong things, right? We'll click on this. Grab this. Grab this. Go ahead, grab this. And that. I'm assuming there's some sort of different thing in with that. We could actually grab this, which, ooh, look, legendary. Antimatter pellet. Getting that would actually be real nice, getting another antimatter pellet. The unobtainium blocks, no. Star blocks, no. The ultimate induction cells would... I don't know. Those might be what we needed. I don't know. Nitro. Let's just see what we get. Nice. Nice, we got the antimatter pellet. Which is actually exactly what we needed. So if I go like this and we click on this and we put that there... if I click on this, right, and we go back to here, we need 2 of them. So let's make sure we go like this real quick. And then we press U on this. Click on this. There we go. Improbable thing. We can now go like that. Take that down from there. Put it over here. And that goes there. So we now have 3, 6. So we just need 1 more. And that's the one that's being annoying with us, right? Or no, we need 2 more. 1, 2, 3. So there's... Wait, there's 10 things we need to make this star? Okay, I guess there's 10 things we need. Yeah, because there's one right there. Okay, so never mind. So there's still a whole nother thing we need to make this star. But was it this? No, this is the thing that for some weird reason was not working because something's up with this dragon module thing. Okay. So then if we click on this, the last thing we need in this is just this gravitational unit, which needs the induction provider, and we just made the cells. So yep, completely made the wrong thing. Made the wrong thing. I made the providers instead of the cells. Or I made the cells instead of the providers. Oof. Oof, that sucks. That sucks. Okay, well then, let's go ahead, come over here and press A on all of these. Press U on this again real quick, and then we'll press A on this, A on this. And we'll go back to this then, I guess. So we'll start here, and we'll click on this. And we'll go... Okay, that's all we can make with those, so... R. Click here, and go... Okay, that's all we can make with those, so click R. Click on that, go like this, man. R, and click on here, and just go like this, man. We messed up so much stuff. So much stuff. Okay. Whatever. We could then press R on this, click on this. Just go like that. Press R on this, go like this. Go like that. There we go. Fine. Okay, and then R on this again. Click on this. There we go. Then U on this. Click on that. So this is going to be a bit more because it needs these circuits. So if I go like that, we'll do that. We ran out of the circuits. So if we press R on this, we go like this. And we ran out of those other circuits, which I believe those are the osmium. Right? If we press R on this and R on that, the basic circuit is the osmium with redstone. So yeah, so let's go ahead here and type in Oz. Grab out a bunch of that real quick. We will run it over here. did we really run out of the redstone in there? Okay, perfect. That's fine, I guess. Red. Go ahead, take some of that and put it in there. Go like that. That'll fill that up. Go like that. There we go. And just do that to fill up that time. Okay, there we go. Now we can put osmium in. Like that to get that. Then we could put the osmium in. Like that to get that. Perfect. Okay, that's fine. That works for now. Or if we ran out of redstone again. So let's go ahead, grab redstone, throw it in there. Throw it in there. And then we'll go like that. That'll be fine for now. Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay, then we can throw this. We could press U on that. I thought it would be much sooner on the list, but apparently it's not. We go like that. And make a bunch of those. Okay. And then we can press R on here. Click on here, go boom. And then we ran out of these, so we go like this. And press R on this again and click on that. Go boom. Get the 34? Huh? No, we needed 32. Whatever. We can then press U on this, go like this. We now need these, so we go like this and only make one of those. So to make this again is the infused, which we are out of. Okay, so copper. This is a lot of work. Oh man, I'm sucks that I completely messed that up. Fine though. Go like that. Take this out. Just let that go for now. Okay, let's go ahead, throw those in there, that in there. We'll throw that in there, throw this in there, and this and that. And honestly, let's just go ahead and throw this stuff in there, like so. There we go. Okay. Well, with this being like this and needing a whole lot more of everything than we possibly even have because of stuff. Okay, if I can take this out right now, right? Put it in here. Because we're going to need a lot of these, and then we're going to need a lot of these as well to turn them into those, which means we might need to even use this or whatever it is that we were doing before to get the... I mean, this looks like it's going to take a while before it runs out. Okay, we go like that. Let's go ahead and take a bunch of those. Go like this. There we go. Okay, so that's that for now. We could then click on this and this and this. Throw those in there. I'm just going to make 2 stacks for now, just in case. I don't think I need that many. We go like this. And that made 8. Or no, that made 7. We need 8. We need to go R and click on this. There we go. So then we can click R on that. And there we go. Okay, perfect. So then we click on this, and the only thing we need, we go like this. We're going to need 3 more of these. So let's go ahead and go here and go at mech. Take out 3 stacks of this, bring them over here. Go like that. There we go. Perfect, perfect. We go here now. Press U on this. Go to here, throw that in there. We need 1, 2, 3. So then we can press R on this. Click. Wait, what? Why does it say we need... Oh, not R. U. We'll just go over here and click on it over here. Okay, then we just need one of these. Means we need one of these, so we'll go like this. And we can press U on that to get this one. There we go. And then we can press U on that to get this one. Okay, perfect. Now we have the correct things here. So if we go here, now we just need this base module, which means we need some bronze nuggets. So let's make some of those. Where we press U on here. If I hit bookmark, because we need, again, the gravitational, so we'll hit bookmark so we know it's this one for sure. That, so we click this, that'll give us that. We're going to go ahead and make 4 of those, just in case, because I'm pretty sure these are going to need them. Okay, so we'll need 1, 2, 3, 4 of those for sure. Click on here, refined glowstone ingot, which is going to be in an osmium compressor with osmium and glowstone dust, which we should be able to do. Glowstone dust, go like that. Click on here, throw like that. That is loud, so we're just going to go like this and speed it all the way up. So it finishes it. There we go. Perfect. We could throw that in there, click on this, go like this, and then the last thing we need to make is just 2 of these jetpacks. So we go 1 and 2 to then go like this and go 1 and 2 to then click on here and go like this. And there we go with that. Perfect. And then if I take that down from there, put it right there again, go like this, and we press U on this. The only thing we're missing is this wireless terminal, according to it, which, I mean, we have it right here, unless it has to have power in it, which if that's the case, we'll just go like that. Now if I press U, and we go like that, and we go like that. Huh. So I think I know what this is going to be. Darn. So let's go ahead. You know what? Screw it. You just go like that. Put them there. I think the reasoning is if we press U on this. Of course, yeah, it's going to do that. If we go click on this. No, never mind. It was just this, right? No. So we click U on this. Okay, this thing here, according to this, we need to have all 4 of those. So we need the pattern encoding, the extended pattern access, the crafting, and the pattern. And we just have the padding encoding and the crafting. So we still need, if that's the case, if we go here and we press U on that, and press U on that, we need the extended pattern access and the pattern access. Okay. So if we go here, can we get those be made real quick? Extended pattern. So we need this here. In order to do this, we need one of these. So let's go ahead and click on that. We're probably going to actually need two of them. So we'll go like that. We need this, which is going to be annoying. So if I go here and click on this and go like that, take this down to here, click on this, we just put it in here. And then type in here, extend. So if I click on this and we click on this, what are we actually missing to make that? So we're going to miss charged quartz fixture, a redstone lamp, and a pattern access. So I need to make two pattern access terminals anyways. So if we come over here, pattern, right? Because ours doesn't have a pattern access. It's just the encoded pattern. Yeah, so we need we're gonna need two of these. What am I missing for that? One of these. So we'll go like this. Okay, and if we press R on that, we're gonna need one of these or some of these. So let's grab those. There we go. We're gonna need a pattern provider, it said, right? We're also gonna need a dense energy cell, which means we need some of these. So we'll go like that. Perfect. We can then click here, click on this, go like that. Make two of them. And we're going to need one more of these, which means we need, again, pattern provider. So we'll go like that. Click on here, go like that. There we go. We have two of those now. We could go like this. And go one. And then press U on it. Or R on it. And go like this. To make another one. And then we can press U on it. Or we could go like this, right? Take the wireless thing with this and with this to get that. And then if we press U on this again, we need... I might have messed up there. Okay, extended pattern provider. So we click on this. We click on that. Okay, so that was the thing it was. Okay, so we need a redstone lamp. So we'll make that. And then we needed this. Oh yeah, we just needed the pattern access terminal. We didn't need the actual the other thing. So we'll let this circle around. There we go. Click on this. There we go. Click on that. Click on that. Nope. There we go. That's the right one. Perfect. There we go. That was me getting ahead of myself. Okay, so we have this, so that could actually get put in there then. So if we click on this here, we need this here, which is going to require 4 of these, which we could do that. And then we can go here and type in extend. No. What was it called? The ME extended. Yeah, it was. Yeah, so if we type in ME space And that's what we need right there. There we go. We click on that. We click next. Why does it say we're missing the ME pattern access terminal? It's right here. Okay, so maybe because it was in there. I don't know. ME space extended. We go here, click next. There we go. Click start. That'll make one. We can then click here. And what are we missing? Oh yeah, we're missing these things because I used them on the other thing. Okay, so we'll go like that. We'll go like this. We actually need QU. We'll go here. Click on this. Go like that. Go like that. Click start. Click here. Click this. There we go. Perfect. That should give us what we need. Then I go here. Click on this, click on that. There we go. Perfect. That should now be everything we need. If I go here, press on this, and then press U on this, and click on that. There we go. There we go. So we now have 9 of the 10, which is perfect. So then we also, I'm trying to remember what size nether. If we click on this, it is a times 3 15 block. So we're going to click here. Then we're going to go here real quick and we're going to type in nether. And we will click on compressed block 1. So we're going to click that. And then we are going to go to compressed block for 1. Compressed block for 2. And then compressed block for 3. Like so. And then we're going to click here. And put them all inside of here. And then click here and type in nether. Click on this, go like that, and go 15. Click next, click start. That will take just a couple seconds here. Maybe a couple minutes. I don't know. I thought it would make them already. Is it? Okay, so it is making them. Okay, it's just going to take a little while. But I mean, you can still see we now still have 14,000 nether stars, so we are still doing pretty good there. Let's go ahead here, back out. We can grab our thing here, which gives us another gravitational module unit. Of course it does. That gives us 2 more antimatter. Of course it does. Then we just bring that over here and go boom, boom. Click on this, and we're up to 3 of the 15 nether star blocks. Okay, and then what else quest did we get? Mechanism. We got refined glowstone. We got jetpack. And that's it there. Basic power. We got our thing there from Mechanism and whatnot. And that looks like that's it there. So quite literally, we have everything we need, but for some weird reason, the like when we go into here And you know, it's going to be faster to go here. And we go to here, and we click on this, and we click on this, and we press A. For some weird reason, when we go to this and we click on this, oh wait, we need some more piglet hearts. So let's click on here, click this, go like this. Dragon module. We have it self-aware. So we have one that is self-aware. But like, again, when we click on this and we go like that, it doesn't show up. I'm not entirely sure what I am missing from that one. So I'm going to have to look that one up. But once we get to that one, we will have everything we need to make this star then. Except for this thing here. So with this thing here, again, like I said, I'll probably go like this. Let's go ahead and take this out and this out. I'm assuming I could just go like this. It says it's possible. Okay, so we go like that, and that gives us this. Okay, perfect. So that gave us that, which we can then put in there, but we need to make another one, which again was some work. And to get the first one, we needed to have... I don't even remember how we got the first one. I don't remember what even went there for the first one. We'll figure that out next time. We will come back next time and get all of that figured out so that we can figure, and I'll look into this to see why that doesn't work. To see what it is exactly. Because I mean, again, when I click on this and you hover over this, it shows two more underneath it. So does that mean I need 3 of them? Is there a way to put 2 of them inside of here? If I click on this, it doesn't really show anything like how to make them. It just shows, in order to do this, I get that. So I might be able to throw it onto here and see if that'll force it to create. But again, I don't think it will because that shows 2 different things there. But yeah, we'll come back with that. Let's go ahead, grab these out. For the star casing, we will take them and throw them right here. But yeah, we will come back next time and get all that, have that figured out and build the star, because that's pretty much all we have left to do. As far as I know. Ooh, that was an unobtainium ×1 blocks there. But yeah, I mean, all we have is this. We could get this, the runic star altar built, which gives us an ultimate energy cube. Everything else, right, is done. Yeah, everything else is done. This here, I did have to cheat in this in order to get that to work. No idea why it wouldn't work before otherwise. So if anybody's having problems with that, you might have to do that. I don't know if you either have to cheat it in or you have to build it. So yeah. Anyways, we will come back next time. I will get this figured out. We will come back with some more All the Mods 10 and have all this figured out. Ooh, I didn't realize that was there. At sophisticated storage. Let's go like this. Boom. There we go. I was probably losing a lot of souls. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Please enjoy your day, night, doing whatever you're doing, wherever you're at. As always, force your friends to watch. And we will come back, like I said, to finish the star next time, hopefully, and be completely done. I mean, as far as we need to be anyways, really, right? Because we're not going to do some other, we're not doing all the quests, right? Right. Definitely not doing all the quests because again, there's way too many quests in here to do all of them. I mean, again, I haven't finished all of those. Haven't finished all of those. Or I don't plan on doing all of these. I might make this energy cube with the first one we get just so it's unlimited energy and we don't have to worry about anything. Because if you had the energy, either of these energy cubes, right? Any of them, you would have the ability to make anything. It would make it so much easier to do it. But we will come back and remember how to make this. And yeah. So until then, peace out. See you all next time.